Wait till I get back and see him. Wait till I slap a gun. Alright, yeah. Yeah, wait. Wait till I come back in the market late night. And then it's just you and I.
You're gonna be children. Kids will be kids, man. You know what I'm saying? I expect that from them.
Let's take it back to where this
It started like any other wild story involving King Harris. Confident, loud, and ready to prove a point. He'd been building a reputation for living up to his father's legacy.
You weren't allowed to turn left right there because it's separated by those double yellow lines.
I apologize.
I got you. Do you have your license on you? Go ahead and step it up. Okay, Mr. Harris. Okay, we gotta have a talk about something else, so keep your hands on this.
But doing it his own way. Raw, unfiltered, and reckless. But when that confidence followed him behind bars, things didn't go the way he thought. Inside those walls, fame doesn't mean power, and King was about to learn that the hard way. The moment King walked into that holding cell, eyes turned.
Some weed in the car, so our procedure is we gotta check it. Is there anything else that I need to be aware of?
Nah, I don't want y'all to check the car.
I can't hear you.
I don't want y'all to search the car.
Well, I understand that, but if I smell weed, that's probable cause to search the vehicle.
You're not gonna find them. You're gonna find my guns.
Just multiple guns?
I got a stick, an
Some recognized him instantly. That's T.I.'s son. Others didn't care who he was. The room was tense, silent except for a few quiet laughs. King started talking, trying to sound tough, matching energy with the wrong people. What began as words quickly turned into heated shouts. Someone stepped up.
Kid, I don't want anything to come out of this, so let's just make sure that the warrant's valid and go from
staring him down. And that's when King realized this wasn't the internet. There were no cameras, no fans, no second chances. Meanwhile, news broke online that King had been taken in after another confrontation. Social media went insane. Clips, rumors, and wild theories spread.
confirm it, so the warrant is valid and they do want you. Hello. And now that I'm thinking about it, I want you to make sure that you know your rights. I'm gonna read your Miranda real quick. Just give me 1 sec. Read your Miranda rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court.
Everywhere. Fans were divided. Some said he deserved the wake-up call. Others defended him, saying the system was targeting a young man trying to find his path. But behind the scenes, T.I. was panicking. Reports said he called everyone he could. Lawyers, contacts, anyone who could make a call to get his son out fast. The man who once rapped about being unbreakable was now begging for mercy. Inside,
to have a son.
King's about to have a son. Congrats.
Yeah. And I told him I'm gonna make this the greatest gangster of all times. I will raise this child to torture you.
the situation got more serious. King sat in silence now, replaying the moment over and over. The same energy that made him a viral name had turned into a weapon against him. He wasn't in control anymore, and that reality hit.
More than anything right now is to be able to make a phone call. So when we get there, it can already be figured out.
To who? Who are you trying to make a phone call to?
Trying to make a phone
deeper than any punch. He kept thinking about his father, about his image, and how one moment of ego had flipped everything. It wasn't just a night in jail, it was a turning point. When he finally got out, the internet was waiting. Cameras, microphones, and endless questions. What really happened in there? King tried to laugh it off, but everyone could see it. Something had changed. His voice was lower, his tone different. The same people who cheered his attitude were now watching closely, wondering if he'd finally learned something real. T.I. stood beside him, quiet, protective, but tired. A father watching his son finally face the truth about fame, pride, and reality. Weeks passed, and King tried to move like nothing had happened. Posting clips, laughing online, acting like the same loud kid from before. But deep down, something had shifted. Every time he opened his phone, he saw the memes, the comments, the endless reminders of that night. It was no longer just a story. It was his name, tied to a mistake the internet would never forget. And every time he looked at his father, he could feel the silent disappointment. The kind that doesn't need words, only heavy stares and long pauses. T.I., on the other hand, was torn between love and frustration. He wanted to protect his son, but he knew that fame had already done the damage. Behind closed doors, he tried talking sense into King, telling him that real strength wasn't about fighting or proving something online. But King wasn't ready to listen. Not yet. He was still fighting ghosts, the pressure to be his father's son, the noise of millions of people waiting for him to fail. He was chasing respect in all the wrong ways. Then came the interview. Cameras flashing, lights hot, and a reporter asking the one question King didn't want to answer. "Do you regret anything?" There was a long silence. You could almost hear his thoughts, the arguments, the cell, the headlines, his father's eyes. And then, for the first time, King didn't deflect, didn't joke, didn't snap back. He just said, "Yeah, I do." It wasn't loud, it wasn't dramatic, but it was real. And that moment hit harder than any punch or headline ever could. From that day forward, things started to look different. King stopped chasing every argument, stopped reacting to every comment. His posts slowed down, his circle got smaller, and people noticed. For once, he wasn't trying to be T.I.'s son. He was trying to be his own man. It wasn't about proving anything anymore. It was about peace. The internet might forget by next week, but King wouldn't. Because some lessons don't go viral, they stay with you forever.